Alone, 69.5%, 101%, 203%, 71.9% of their GDP respectively. You can imagine what that means. Means that SDR are timely source of liquidity. Next is the issue of domestic resource mobilization as a viable pathway to exit the debt crisis. What is being done by government, the private sector, and other stakeholders in the area of domestic resource mobilization as preferred alternative to more and more borrowing? Do we have the enabling environment for domestic resource mobilization to flourish and thrive in Nigeria? If we don't, how can that be instituted? Nigeria is reported to have been losing about $15 to $18 billion annually as a result of illicit financial flow. While the damage of Nigeria's economy, who are the big mass behind the economic crime? What can be done? I look forward to very robust deliberation and conclusion. God bless.
Sir, let me tell you that what you are doing is not just stuff in your office. You are developing the entire nation. The capacity that I received from the time we started with you is making me proud, and I can go anywhere to talk, and I always remember actually energy. And as you'll be traveling next week for Malawi, I pray that Almighty God will continue to guide you in your journey and will increase your wisdom to be able to come out with a useful and sustainable manner that will help us promote our economic issue forward. Thank you very much.
The challenge of debt is a global challenge. Countries all over the world are witnessing increasing debt. As a matter of fact, on the eve of the epidemic, the COVID pandemic, entire talk of developing countries' debt reached about $10 trillion, according to the United Nations Secretariat report of 2020. In my view, what needs to be done to address most of the challenges of development in the world today is known. But the challenge has always been the political leadership that will be able to do the right thing. And unless in Nigeria we solve that problem, we will just be moving around in circles.
Sadly, the African continent is currently experiencing accelerated debt accumulation as a result of many factors, including insecurity, resource overdependency, low tax base, and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. This has resulted in economic disruptions, economic losses, increased rate of unemployment, increased government borrowing to mitigate the impact of the pandemic, amongst other effects.
Challenges begin to come. We need to start from home before we can also move on. And in spirit of the Haram Declaration of last year, development that does not exploit Africa, but that generates opportunities for African people. Development that, is on the win-win basis. And I think that should be the focus of our concern. It should be one of the key issues that we intend to look at, in this meeting, especially around coming at a common position on these very critical issues.
We have 1.2 trillion naira. It means that we have some 3.12 trillion deficit from what was projected. The implication of the above scenario is that Nigeria as a tank is broke. Yeah.
We shouldn't have been where we are today if we obey the laws and regulations we made. Obasanjo cleaned up our debt profile and we started almost on a clean slate around 2005, 2006. Thereafter, we enacted the fiscal responsibility law and it clearly set down the rules on how we should borrow and what to use the process of borrowing. But we forgot that law. The law says clearly you must only borrow for long-term capital expenditure. And second one, human development. Reasonably low interest rates, long amortization period, concessional terms, and you must produce a cost-benefit analysis for the project.
Yes, there had been a gap in communication, in awareness creation, in citizens' rights. There had been that gap between the civil society and the people we actually represent, because we're speaking for ordinary individuals who cannot behave.
But the parliamentarians are doing their job because laws have been made. The problem is partly in the implementation of the laws and perhaps the follow-up, which is oversight. I think the challenge now is how to deal with that issue. The gap between having laws on ground and then the implementation so that we can resolve.
So you cannot get above your investment with the island. So like there's this campaign that rich countries should reallocate their own share of the NDR to developing countries. That is where we are, which my senior comrade, my very good comrade, is what we call go capping hand, such. But I think it is important that the issue of the SDR is properly put in the public play, as Abuja has put it out.
I think I am also qualified to say categorically that the SDR issue is a novel. When I say it's novel, meaning it's like an alien. That explains why you don't read what the National Assembly displayed as far as SDR is concerned. So let me assume here that we at the National Assembly, for the time I served, I think such knowledge is not on the corridor. I don't know the reason. Probably the journalists fought members of this extent of the league, and then either the civil liberty organization and activities like what we are doing here. I think either they are limited, or there's paucity in that knowledge.
This is the first time again in a meeting like this that we're coming out with clearer understanding. And this is also flowing from their own experience. Doctors have really prescribed something. As civil society, calling is not enough. Issuing out a statement is not enough. We must initiate what? The law to change the existing system. And there's this saying that if you want to change an existing process, don't fight it. You must look for a way to look for a better alternative. And Dr. also come with the framework that there is a social contestation. If you want your view to be dominant, you must look for a pragmatic way to achieve that. Thank you very much.
For the Ukraine and Russia war, I don't think anybody would have given us a listening ear, because Germany kicked against it from the one. Gas for them is not clean energy as it is. So this time around, we have an opportunity to fix things and have a voice. And Nigeria being the giant of Africa, as others would say, I think championing a cause or a voice will be a very good thing for us to do. So without finance, whatever we talk about on the global on climate change, or whatever ideas we have, or whatever development agenda we have in place, without finance, I don't think any of us will achieve anything.
Basically, going towards COP27, what we want to see is how can we strengthen climate adaptation and mitigation strategies. For us in Nigeria, a lot of talk around financing we can see is in the climate change action plan. Nigeria also has the Climate Change Act 2021. I don't know if many of us are familiar with that, but it was passed in November of 2021. So what we want to see around Africa's developmental financing needs, especially in Nigeria's case, is transparency and accountability in mitigating, in the mitigation and adaptation efforts, and in promoting civic participation. We want to see more civic participation in this.
Strengthen the revenue management system, and then when that is done and you put in place a transparent financial system, if you and you use the resources to invest in capital project, it strengthens the system entirely.
In Nigeria, when you are trying to find fault through the papers, you will never get anything because the papers are neat. But when you come to practical issues, that's where the mistake is there.
Whoever is going to take over from this current administration next year is going to go through some hellish times. Maybe in the next 4 or 5 years we may begin to balance out a bit. But if the person is quick, if that administration is quick in increasing revenue,